the ultimate goal of making the event that you want to create. So what I want you to do is to start thinking, as I'm talking this morning. Wow, I'm going to get feedback if I go through. That's unfortunate. Pardon me, technical difficulties. All right. What I want you to think about is this. What questions do you have in your mind right now? What ideas do you have that you want to share? What issues do you have that you want to resolve? You have, for the next 2 days, at your disposal, 375 other software developers. This is an amazing opportunity. As bright and talented as our speakers are, and I know many of them, and I can assure you they are bright and talented, they are fewer in number than the other attendees here. And every attendee here, by virtue of being here, is a passionate software developer, pardon me, that takes responsibility for their own learning. So the other attendees at this event are an amazing resource for you. So while you may have mapped out on your schedule all the talks you want to go to, stop right now and think about what is the most important thing in my software development practice, in my career, and what have you. Anything around the topic of software development and technology is fair game. What is the most important thing for me to focus on during the next 2 days? And is there actually a pre-designed presentation on that topic? I suspect that the answer is no. I suspect that there are 376 different topics that are of the highest priority to you right now. So while you may have come into this room with a set of expectations, I want you to let those expectations go for now. You can walk out of here and go right back to what you're doing. But you have an opportunity to participate in this open space experience that you wouldn't have otherwise. And you may have not even considered doing it. But the reason we're having this conversation right now is that the organizers of Codestock believe that the open space opportunity is important enough that everyone needs to be presented with this opportunity, not just those that know about it beforehand. What will happen over the next 2 days, in my experience, is some of you will gravitate to the open space rooms and stay there. And you will get all the value you need in that experience. Others of you will go about to sessions, but you might see a topic on the board when we fill out the schedule here that you want to see, and you'll come in for that. And that's great. Come in and get a taste of it. You'll notice there are more vertical slots here than there are sessions in the schedule. That's because this one, which is some people call lunch, I call the best session of the day. There's something about food and humans sitting in a circle eating food that creates an energy. And if no other time during these next 2 days, come to the open space rooms during lunch. Go get your food and come up there. You will be surprised. What we're going to do in a minute, after I've done some introductory material, is you're going to take the idea that you have in your head that I've asked you to ponder, and you're going to come up here, if you're willing, and pull one of these sticky notes off of here. What in the world? This thing is sensitive. You're going to pull one of these sticky notes off. Do not try to write on this, it will not take it. There are pens over here. Take your sticky note down, you're going to write down your name and your topic. And we'll just build a queue here of people. And you'll say, my name is, my topic is, and you'll put the sticky note on the schedule. The schedule is Friday is the top 3 rows. There are 3 rooms for open spaces, and Saturday is the bottom 3 rows. So that's how we're going to build our schedule in a minute. So be thinking about, pondering, what really is the most important thing for you right now. You can only absorb so much in the next 2 days. But if you get the most essential topic addressed in your time here, you will have gotten more value out of this experience than you could have otherwise. Now, to open spaces. Open spaces, I said, was created by Harrison Owen. And it sounds like, and obviously with me delivering this information to you, it looks like some kind of hippie-dippy affair. But it's not. It's actually, open spaces is a format that's been used in all sorts of corporate and government settings. It's very good for conflict resolution, bringing groups in a room, and everybody gets their issue addressed. It's very great for problem solving and doing designs. I don't know about you guys, but my clients tend to like to change the requirements 3 weeks before delivery, right? Get everybody in a room, and you can set up a schedule, and every topic that needs to be addressed in order to handle this design change gets on the board, and we address everything that needs to be done. It is a very concise way to handle a meeting. So this is a tested format for holding a meeting. It is not just sitting in a circle and talking about your feelings, although that's perfectly appropriate. I think we could all stand to vent some emotions about crazy clients and customers and managers. I certainly would encourage you to do that if that's your number one issue. It's also a great opportunity to share code. We're software developers. The English language is a very inefficient manner for us to exchange information. The highest fidelity way for us to exchange information is through code. Each of the rooms we're in will have a projector. It is perfectly appropriate, should you choose to convene a meeting on a topic of your choice, to plug in your laptop and show some code and do some coding. In fact, I highly encourage that. So I don't want you to think about this as just a discussion forum. If you want to contribute to an open source project and you want to find somebody else here today that is interested in contributing to that open source project, that's a fantastic opportunity to get together and work on that. And at the end of 2 days, you might actually check in some code that's productive and helpful to the larger community beyond just Codestock. So please consider these opportunities. If you are a speaker here today, speakers, raise your hand. All right, great, you guys are in the room, thank you. If you're a speaker, I suspect it is your experience, as it's been mine, at the end of a session, there are a number of people that have questions about what you've discussed and want to talk about it further. And they stand up here at the front of the room. But what you know is there's another speaker cursing you and your mother standing off to the side wanting to get in to set up, right? It is a great opportunity to take the topic of your presentation here at Codestock and schedule a session on that topic following your session at some point, so that you can say, if you want to discuss these ideas further, I'll be in the open spaces room B at this time, and we can have that conversation. So I've only given you a few ideas to ponder, but I really want each of you to think of this. And whether you're planning to come up and put your topic up on the board or not, I want each of you to hold the topic that's of highest priority to you in your mind right now, because that will benefit you even if you never step into open spaces. As you go from presentation to presentation, you will be looking for the answers to the question that is of most importance to you. So everyone should be holding those thoughts in their mind right now.